Now we cooking. Now we cooking. I think guys, what's up? What's up? I'm streaming for the next 29 days on all 3 platforms. That's Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. So you can catch me on any of the platforms. Say what's up. I'm gonna react. I'm gonna respond to anybody who says anything on the chat. So come on, let's have some fun. Who's agreeing with me? But right now what we're about to do is a few things. We're gonna do some reactions, some maybe light gaming. So yeah. But let me know guys what you think. What you think guys? Yeah, let's go guys, let's go. So the first thing up on the list would be some reaction. You know, we have to do some reaction. So first I might do what do you call it? Try not to laugh. So let's do that. If I can find a good one, that is. Because like there's not a lot of good ones. We will do try not to laugh challenge, you know. Hey, some stuff, so sometimes YouTube can give you some hits, something that you can do something with. It's not a bad song to start off, guys. But let me know guys. It's not a bad song to start off, guys. But let me know guys, what do you think, TikTok? What should I react to? Huh? Come on, TikTok, let me know. What should I react to? What should I react to? God, bro. Let me see if I can find a good one. Bro, like, I don't want shorts. I don't want shorts. You know what? Let's do that one. Why not?
Yeah, what's up?
Can I borrow your microwave?
What?
Can I borrow your microwave?
You want to borrow what?
Your microwave.
Huh? What the? I lost that one. Nah. Alright. Take it seriously.
I can only
Come on. Why won't I
imagine her face when she watches this video on social media.
You made me.
You know what? We're gonna make it a little bit more difficult.
Mum, I don't know. Use mine. The whole time. Use mine.
I don't think it's a good idea to be sitting so close to the punch. But you can just tell that this lady has been thinking of this prank for so long.
Телефон, я! Ухо! Наушник! Ты нормально? Телефон!
Valhalla Rising, now available on mobile and PC, exclusive Google Play games. Ascend to Valhalla on a larger PC screen and get an exclusive 15% discount for a limited time only. Download Google Play Games today.
Now this is the kind of dog that will not back down from a challenge.
Bro, this is not funny. Now this became lame, bro. This shit was trash.
Emma. Emma.
Alright, let's find something else better to do.
Oh my god.
Let's do anime
these
hot
fish
take,
love
bro.
to eat the dead skin on your feet, but they say it can be pretty ticklish.
Yo, you know what? I want to do some anime hot take. Let's do that. I want to check out some anime hot take, bro. Let's see what they say. Alright, let's do some anime hot takes. Because sometimes some people will be saying some random shit.
We all have them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, how could you claim to be an anime fan? If you're not heavily
Yeah.
opinionated about 90% of the things that happen
Hey,
in the
if you're an anime
manga
fan,
world
let me know
every
what your
single
favorite
day,
anime
then
is.
Really?
For me, it's One
Are
Piece.
you an actual fan?
And I'll
You are.
see
You
some
are. But
people
the
talking
majority
shit
of
about
fans online
anime.
would probably tell
Somebody
me
say
to
some
have an
shit about
opinion
One
about
Piece, bro. I'm crashing, absolutely crashing
basically
out. Because you
everything
cannot say some shit about it.
Particularly as they pertain to anime. And thus, not only do the majority of anime fans have opinions about the things they either love or hate, but today you're sitting in this seat because today I want to go through your anime hot takes.
Okay, let's see.
And rank them based on
Let's
whether
see,
or
let's
not
see,
it
bro.
is actually a hot take and it was necessary. Isn't crazy.
Okay, let's get it.
No. Yesterday I posted on my community tab on the Weeb Commander channel you're currently watching this video
Yeah,
on, and I
I
asked
wanna
you
see some
guys
stuff.
for your anime hot takes. And I got 793 comments, which is a
Okay,
lot.
that's good.
Now, this obviously means I'm not going to get to the majority of these hot takes. So I'm simply going to start at what is the top of my comments and work my way down. But if you left a comment
Bro,
on that
let's
community
go.
tab that I don't get along to, tell me in the comments below and ask me to make a part 2 to this video. And if this video does well, then we'll do exactly that. It's also important to note before we head into this video that we're going to be making a tier list, not ranking things. So I'll break Dude, before we get to and if you guys like the idea of me just spewing hot takes about anime and manga, go ahead
Yeah,
and follow
let's
my
go,
anime
bro.
podcast.
Yo,
Talk Anonymous,
chat, let
where
me
and
know,
Dan
like,
about
what's he
everything
made though,
that
for real.
happened in anime and manga this week. It's available on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Before we
Yeah.
get into all that, today we got to talk about our favorite recurring sponsor to the page, Raid Shadow Legends. Listen, I've given you a million.
Yeah, we don't care, bro. Let's go, let's go. I want to see the hot takes, bro. I don't give a damn about you or anything else you're talking about. Let's see the hot takes. We want to see the hot
that
takes.
gives them a chance at winning a gaming console, a smartphone, or $5,000 in total Amazon gift cards. So what are you guys waiting for? There's never been
Let's
a better
see the
time
hot
to join
takes, man.
Raid than right now. Use the link in my
We
description
wanna see
or
the
scan
hot
the QR
takes,
code
bro.
on screen right now to get 2 free epic champions, Tayrel and Rector Drath, when you hit level 25. Find me in game using the username on screen right now and join my
So,
like I said, we had 793 comments in response to our anime hot take garnering post. And while we've already done a video like this
right.
for my other channel, NCHammer23, on that post, all I asked for was Naruto and Boruto hot takes. But as this page covers, known as 6769, whose comment says, a story being complicated doesn't instantly make that story good, and a story being formulaic and simple doesn't automatically make a story bad. Now, I
Yeah.
believe this hot take is filled with objective half-truths. Like, this take is halfway to being correct, but also halfway incorrect. See, because
That
the
is
idea
kinda
behind
true,
the take
though.
itself is objectively a story being complicated doesn't make it good. A story being simple doesn't make it bad. That's bang on correct.
Yes.
A great take. And ironically, even though that just sounds like the objective truth, in the anime community doesn't seem to be. And that's where this take gets more interesting to me, because we have to take the con actually talking about here. Now, this is me making an assumption, but basically what I believe this take is talking about Kaisen or Hunter x Hunter, which are known as more aren't good just because of their complication. However, some people,
Kinda
when they
true,
see
though.
a sprawling power system and a massive world that needs to be explored and a bunch of rules that allow for this power system to be augmented in specific and unique ways, get excited about the possibilities of that lore and ignore a lot of the holes and problems with the manga or anime that they are watching. That is to say, the Death using magical katanas to try and cut down the bad guys of the world. And
Not a hot take ranking list, bro. I want to get at. You know what? Let's go to TikTok because TikTok is gonna give you exactly what we're looking for. Let's go on TikTok, bro.
cool,
TikTok has
so on and so forth. So we'll
what do you call anime hot takes that are actually funny or really bad? So let's see what they say. Yo, if you fuck with me, my boy, follow, bro. Follow if you see me on TikTok. Follow if you see me on Twitch. Yo, follow me if you see me on TikTok or on Twitch. Let's see. I misspelled the. Dang, hang on. Okay, let's see right now. Yo, guys, come on, say something. The chat is dry, bro.
I know you are no stranger to hot takes. Don't hold back.
Nobody understands Jujutsu Kaisen. We're all just here for the hands. The only good thing about Akira is the animation. The story is absolute trash. Fans came up with a better ending to it than the creator did. One Piece
Damn,
is great.
that is
It
true.
makes no sense. The first episode of Don isn't weird. You just want to be different. Luffy got Ace killed. Stain from My Hero Academia was right. Tsukasa from Dr. Stone was right.
Well, he-
Zeke Yeager's plan
he ain't wrong,
made no
though.
sense. The last
He ain't
one
wrong, though.
shouldn't have been made. Everybody-
I don't know what anybody would say, but he ain't wrong though. He says so far facts, bro.
You know what? Let me turn off my fan,
Bro, I know like you guys cannot hear me. He is not wrong, bro. He just spoke some facts. Okay, next
Mystery
one.
Incorporated could have beaten Light Yagami. Now, there's
hold
gonna
up.
be some fans
Yeah.
out there of Death Note that are definitely not gonna agree. But you're an imaginary pixel person. They can't hurt you without hurting their phones.
Yeah.
But put them on game. Elaborate a little bit on your hot take.
Okay.
Fred definitely would have seen through of Light's more intricate traps.
That's just hearsay though. That's hearsay, bro. Like that's hearsay. That's not facts, bro. That's hearsay. Like that doesn't prove anything. Okay, let's go.
Than L, and no one would
That's 50-50. Depends. Because depends, bro. Depends. Like I cannot say facts on that one.
have ever found Shaggy Rogers' real name, Norval Rogers. Light can't kill Scooby. The Death Note does not kill animals. Mystery Incorporated.
Give me your. What would you? Is your hottest anime hot take? You're safe. I'm here. Don't hold back. Dragon Ball Z is the worst.
He's just hating on what he called Dragon Ball Z right now. He's just hating on what he called Dragon Ball Z right now, bro. How you gonna hate at Dragon Ball Z? Dragon Ball Z is one of the greatest animes, bro. Go on to the next.
Give me your
one.
best anime hot take.
Naruto was dead wrong for stopping the infinite Tsukiyomi. He was dead wrong,
Yes.
bro.
Anime hot take.
Naruto was dead wrong for stopping the infinite Tsukiyomi. He was dead wrong,
Yes.
bro. Dead wrong.
You gotta explain that, bro. That's crazy.
Naruto.
I agree with him, bro. Bro, the whole world is at war. Let some people have some peace, bro.
The fourth great ninja war. Beat Madara, beat Kaguya, became Hokage, got his family. He literally got to live out his perfect. He got his best friend back.
Right.
He lived out his perfect dream and got everything he wanted.
Right.
There's hella people that is living in squalor. Like their life is terrible. They hate their shit. In the infinite Tsukiyomi,
I can argue with that,
literally
bro.
gave them their perfect dream. Like it's literally their perfect life. Naruto, a lot of people did not. My house just got blown up in the fourth grade ninja war. Naruto talk about we did it. What do you mean we did it? I'm homeless.
Yeah, I cannot argue with that one. I cannot argue with that one, okay? You cannot be on me. I cannot argue with that one.
Naruto's the GOAT, bro. Like,
Yes.
keep it a stack. Naruto fight scenes compete with shit that comes out today. And they had one man drawing on a piece of paper, on a piece of paper, on a piece of paper. Now we got AI computers doing shit. Castlevania. Shots fired! Naruto, Kakashi versus Obito.
Damn.
What are we talking about?
That was good fight. I'm not
These
gonna lie.
are my anime hot takes. Part 2.
Alright.
Number 2 and 1 is gonna make some people mad. Let's get into it. Starting with number 5. Old anime had better dialogue and more soul. New anime mostly has great animation, but it still feels empty. Now, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't even feel like this one is a hot take. It just feels objectively true. Like, I promise a bunch of y'all probably couldn't watch anime from the early 2000s without getting burnt on the animation. Number 4. Ranking of Kings had some of the best writing in years. Y'all just ignored it because y'all thought that the animation was too childish. I can't even cap. Boji had more character development in 12 episodes than your favorite MC had in 3 seasons.
You're wrong.
I don't even want to hear it. Debate your mama. Number 3. Just because a show is underrated does not. You have underrated,
Bro,
and you also have good.
Some shows are really great. They just underrated. Like, I know a couple of them. You know what? I would have opened my Crunchyroll account to show you guys, but there's so many good shows, bro. It's just underrated. There's nothing wrong with that.
Those two are not mutually inclusive. We are throwing the word underrated around a lot. Y'all have to understand that a lot of those shows that are slept on, there's a reason why they're slept on. All right, number 2, and this one is going to make a few people upset. A lot of people who say that the manga is better actually never read the manga. Y'all just have a superiority complex. Yep, I said it. Yeah, I mean, it's the truth. That's the truth. We can debate about it, but
Give me your best anime hot take.
Off the top of my head, I will have 2. First one is that I believe in order.
Yo, you know what? I'll give you my anime hot take. 7 Deadly Sins. After the first 3 seasons, it was a dog shit. It was ass. It wasn't good, bro. They ruined the whole animation. The story on the manga maybe was still good, but they ruined it, bro. They ruined it, the rest of it, bro. I don't care what anybody says. They just ruined it. They had to ruin it somehow, bro. Like, they couldn't just leave it alone.
What's gotta be the hottest?
What else? Dun ass, bro. That whole I watched until I finished almost all of it, and I couldn't even understand nothing, bro. That shit was ass. Dun is not the greatest anime, bro. It's not even that good. I don't even know what it was being nominated for anime awards. There was 100 other animes that was better.
They got the community fucking up in arms and mad.
In recent memory, have you watched 86?
Yeah, I actually liked 86.
I thought it was so fucking boring, and I said that on the podcast. People lost it. They were like, "What
yeah,
do you mean?"
86. Don't get me wrong, 86 is a kind of okay anime, but it ain't that good, bro.
I don't mind. People can like things I don't like.
This guy says every single JJK episode had a fight, and then somehow. Really, bro? All right, if that's how you feel that way. I'm not gonna argue about that. That's how you feel, bro. That's how you feel, bro. Like, but why people are hating on JJK? Because it's good. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's not like one of the greatest anime, but it's good. It's not ass. It's not like 7 Deadly Sins. Like, after a couple episodes dropped off. No, like, they still had some great scenes, bro. They had great animation still going, and they still tried to keep true to the story. Blame them. I cannot blame JJK fans for defending that show. You understand? JJK is not as bad as make it. Okay. Let's see another hot take.
No need to hold back.
Bro, if he says some shit, the Shield Hero. Okay, what anybody says. That show was mid as fuck. I don't care what anybody says. The Shield Hero was the most mid anime I ever watched in my life. I don't want to hear nothing else, bro. That show was mid. Yo, if you are watching me on TikTok, please let me know. Am I wrong or am I right? Because I cannot see, like, if anybody whichever you're coming through, I can only see like viewers. I don't know if you're viewing it from TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, so. But I'm telling you, Shield Hero was ass.
One of the worst animes I think I've ever seen.
Nah, he's new. He is new to the anime, okay? He is new to the anime fanery scenery. He doesn't know nothing about anime. So we are not going to blame him. Move on. Because I cannot blame somebody who's new.
Kind of ass. It's the worst kind.
It's that kind where you need to wipe.
Nah, bro.
Anime hot.
Hell's Moving Castle, not that great.
Alright, going back to Death Note, Light was the hero.
I'm not gonna lie, Light was a hero. Light Yagami was a hero, bro. You gotta clap. He got rid of some of these, what do you call, demons, bro. He got rid of the drug dealers, the killers, the People that were just taking too much space in jail, he was like, get them out of here, pack them up. I cannot blame him, bro. He did what he did, and he was not wrong.
I don't like Attack on Titan. I'm sorry.
Okay, I can accept
I'm gonna
that.
hit you personally, man. One Piece is mid.
Nah.
What is the One Piece? There's nothing there.
Aaron was not right. Aaron was not right. He was not right.
Aaron, what was wrong with
Not
Aaron?
right. Everything is the history.
First of all, giving somebody who lost his parents something to destroy the entire world, kind of wrong, I'm not gonna lie, because that boy will get it. He packed up everything and everybody, bro. I cannot blame, and he was right with it. He was okay with it. It's acceptable. So yeah, like I don't blame him.
He ain't do nothing.
What is your hottest? No need to hold back.
Okay, let's see.
Death Note sucks. Light sucks.
Nah.
Sucks. They all suck.
Nah.
This story sucks.
Nah.
It's the worst anime I ever seen.
Nah.
Death Note is not.
Nah, bro.
L died, so.
Nah. Damn.
No, or anime.
Nah, bro, you tweaking.
I'm here to tell y'all.
Nah, you tweaking.
Don't tell people about it. Don't recommend it to people.
Nah, you're wrong for that. You are wrong for that, lady. You are wrong for that, bro. Ain't no way you disrespected Daniel like that.
Someone said undebatable One Piece hot takes 10 to 100% I don't miss.
All
so I'm
right.
gonna look at it and do my initial reaction. Zoro versus Sanji is still an extreme diff fight. And just like that, you already missed. More like low to mid range of high difficulty.
Yeah.
But extreme difficulty,
Yeah, I accept
you're
that.
gassing.
I accept that.
Usopp has
I
been the
accept
most
that.
disappointing character since Dressrosa. Once again,
Yes.
miss.
Yes.
Usopp is
He's
disappointing
right, bro.
to you
What you
because
mean?
for some reason y'all think that Usopp
Bro, Usopp was the most disappointing character, bro. That boy can snipe niggas, but he cannot snipe for shit. He was. I agree
is
with him.
going to
I agree
turn
with
into
him.
this fucking indestructible god. I have no idea where y'all got that from. I have
But-
no idea why y'all think
Hey,
that.
hey.
But y'all just pulled that out of your asshole that Usopp
Nah,
is going to
bro,
get some
come
crazy
on.
buff during the Elbaf arc. And that's not going to happen.
Okay,
the Gorse
we
are
get
heavily overrated, and their outstanding feature is their regeneration. I definitely wouldn't say they're overrated. They're definitely fair.
They kind of overrated, to be honest, and they're overhyped a little bit for me, because like without the powers that they're receiving from the king or of the world, they ain't got nothing, bro. They not that threat alone. But hey, you gotta say what you gotta say. But let's
Fairly
continue.
rated, especially considering the fact that the role of the Gorosei is not to fight. The job of the Gorosei is to run the world, and they've
Yeah.
been doing that effectively since the Void Century.
No,
Armament
if he's going with that argument, it makes sense. We accept it. We accept that. But if we're talking about like power wise, without regeneration, they ain't doing shit, bro.
Hockey and advanced armament hockey are the most valuable forms of hockey in the New World. No, it would be advanced conquerors. Advanced conquerors would be the
advanced
most valuable in
conquerors.
the New World. Like
Yeah.
I don't even know why it's controversial to say that. Garp versus Kuzan, no holding back. Kuzan wins extreme diff. Again, already a miss. Garp is winning that 8 times out of 10. Literally,
Carp versus Kuzan. Bro, Kuzan is gonna lose, bro. Garp got them hands, bro. He's gonna lose. Why are we even arguing
when
on
Garp
that?
showed up,
We
none
are-
of
why we even
Kuzan's
arguing
ice
with that,
was
bro?
doing anything, and
Yeah.
none of his attacks were doing shit. It wasn't until he got injured with that sneak attack, and then was prioritizing helping his subordinates escape and not winning the fight, and that fight still went extreme diff.
Yeah,
no
bro.
holds barred 1v1 Garp versus Kuzan. Garp is
Bro,
winning that.
Carp is
the current
gonna
Straw
win.
Hats that we
Carp is
have
gonna
will be the
wash
only ones we will ever
Kuzan,
have,
bro.
not including
Kuzan
BB,
is
who may or may
ass,
not
bro.
join.
Kuzan
I
ain't
agree.
got
I don't know
that
why people keep
strength.
saying Loki is going to join the Straw Hats. No, he won't. Why would a new
Loki?
Straw Hat join at the end of the series? That doesn't even make sense. Loki will definitely become an ally, but it's actually looking like he might be one of the people who help rule Elbaf after all is said and done.
Yeah.
Kizaru is equal to or greater than Gear 5 Luffy and Egghead. No,
No, he's
he
not.
is not.
He's
Luffy
not.
fucking destroys Kizaru. Stop with the cope. People need to
Yeah,
accept how
1v1.
Korea has been power clad
Luffy
badly
has
and
that
loses to Nami with
advantage
Zeus.
there.
What are you even
Luffy
saying?
does
I
have
don't know
an
where
advantage
people
there,
get this
guys.
from. Like, this is
If you-
purely your
if you don't
head
agree
canon.
with
How do
me,
you know that
let me
Katakuri
know
has
in the
not
chat.
improved strength-wise
Because I
because everybody
believe-
else has been improving. Like, you're just saying,
Look.
even if he hasn't improved.
Luffy in Gear 5 will wash out anybody in One Piece right now. I'm actually stretching, but he got them hands, bro. He got the power right now. He can have a little bit more things to put in there before he can be like popping off, you know, before he can be hitting niggas with his hands. But
Hasn't improved. He's still not losing to Nami. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
Egghead
that
is
is
not
true.
a top 5 arc and probably isn't even a top 10 arc.
to be honest, he what do you call the Oda did say that we're gonna be nearing towards the end of One Piece, so Egghead is probably the start of like having one of the greater shows, but is not the top notch. So hey, you gotta say what you gotta say, bro. Let's
Anime
go.
hot takes that get progressively hotter. Let's see.
Okay.
These 4 are the best mangas of all time. We have Berserk, Vagabond, Tokyo Ghoul, and Vinland Saga. No. These 4 are some of the best written manga of all time, but I can think of 2 better than these, especially Nana. Next up, we have Death Note fell off after L's death. I completely disagree. This actually argued the writing got better, if not stayed the same, because so many of you guys just don't understand Nier and Mello's character. Many people's opinion are influenced by nostalgia. I mean, yeah, just not me. I think there can be a huge difference between.
First of all, nostalgia is nothing wrong with it. Second of all, it has nothing to do with that. We grew up on them shows. We know about them shows. Deep down, everybody knows One Piece, Bleach, and Dragon Ball Z are one of the best. Matter of fact, let's add Naruto, and those 4 were the greatest, bro. That's what we grew up with. That's what we know. I don't know what anybody gotta say, but it's nothing wrong with it.
Writing and enjoyment.
There's nothing
For
wrong
example,
with it.
my favorite anime is Dragon Ball, but I would say that the best is Nana. Next up, we have the Fate
Give or
series
take, yes.
deserves Demon Slayer hype. I'm going to assume this is referring to the fact that Fate has amazing animation, but doesn't get talked about.
First of all, that show right there, not it, bro. That show is just overhyped, bro. It's just hype upon hype upon hype. Ain't got nothing, bro. That show was ass at most. So
that's
yeah,
because it's an older series on top of the fact that it's hard to get into, but it's definitely one of the best.
It's good, it's good, it's acceptable, but no.
Than Shippuden, and it's not close. This is a terrible take for a lot of reasons. For example,
Why?
Naruto and so many other characters had unfinished character development that got fleshed out in Shippuden. I would say OG Naruto is more.
I feel like,
JJK
bro, why is everybody saying Dandadan is good? Dandadan is trash. Dandadan has nothing, bro. Dandadan is not that good, bro. I will even rewatch it, but Dandadan is not that good. People are just making it seem like it is, but it's not. Dandadan is not as good as people claim it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Dandadan is not that good. So stop saying Dandadan is that great, bro. I get annoyed. Dandadan is trash.
better. My Hero is better. Mob Psycho is better. So many of the current new gen anime clear this.
Facts, bro.
Next up, we have Black Clover is mid, and it took much inspiration of Naruto and Bleach. First, you have to learn how to spell and pass first grade. Second, taking
Damn.
inspiration doesn't mean that something is bad.
Bro, I agree with him. If you took an inspiration from something else, that doesn't mean it makes this whole show bad. It is what it is. So they need to stop.
Black Clover has its moments, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, I think it's overall a good anime.
They need to bring him back, bro. Bring back Black Clover, bro. Bring back with new seasons. I want to watch it. I want to finish it. Let's go.
Naruto manga is not so bad. I agree.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Dragon Ball lives on the stuff.
Ain't no way he said it's horrible, bro.
So we have an NPC here. This whole idea that all Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z has to offer is nostalgia is terrible when they have some of the most.
Nah, bro.
Just saw this on my.
Anime hot takes.
I'm done. I'm not gonna be.
On this? Here. Are you jumping on this?
What are you about to do,
bro? Are you gonna rap for me?
I'm a fan, first of all.
Thank you, man.
We got a businessman trying to rap. Let's see, guys.
I'll rap for you.
All right, Mr. Businessman. Let's see what you got. What you got, guys? He's either gonna hit or make it.
Yes. So let me unbutton my jacket, get down. Out here, don't play tennis, we raise the racket. Immaculate flow, I'm smashing atoms. I love New York City, motherfuck Eric Adams. I take it back on the ground like a Bowser. You can see me Google Chrome, that's the browser. And you know I'm off of this thing. The way I break out the bars, I'm out of the bing. The bada boom in the locker room. Flow suffer. You got some ghosts, but he's the Ghostbuster with the beat pack. Hit you with the heat pack, the knee tap. I looked in the mirror this morning, I
Ass. Trash, bro.
If he can do it.
What happened? Preview just Jews girl.
Hey, fellow Jew here. Just wanted to tell you that what you're doing is super embarrassing, and I'll tell you why.
All right.
First of all, don't be silent, don't be weak. For Gaza's future, we must speak.
Yeah.
And for some reason, you take that as an affront, as an insult to your Judaism.
All right.
And the thing is, you and I.
Yo, guys, why is Israel mixing religion with their government system? Because I'd like to know.
are both concerned with anti-Semitism, except that I think that you and other Zionists are the most anti-Semitic people in the world right now. And I will tell
I didn't
you
say
why.
not
It's
that.
actually
He's
really,
saying
really
it.
simple.
He's saying
Okay,
it.
I hope you can
I didn't
follow
say
along.
that. He said it.
When you hear people protesting genocide, ethnic cleansing, and systemic starvation, you hear anti-Semitism. And what that means is, for you, ethnic cleansing, starvation, inherently Jewish things. These are that you directly associate with Judaism. And so when somebody is against ethnic cleansing, starvation, and genocide, you think they're against being Jewish. And thus, what you have done is tell the world we Jewish
said
people
facts.
are inherently genocidal.
He's saying some fact
and
stuff.
are inherently in support of ethnic cleansing and systemic starvation as long as we perceive it to benefit us.
All right, he's saying some
think
facts.
Of a better way to promote anti-Semitism than what you and other Zionists are doing right now by conflating Israel's
He's
actions
saying it. I ain't saying nothing like that.
Jews
Facts
all over
though.
the world. I should also just
Facts.
point out that while people are actively being genocided and starved,
Hey, he says some facts.
Anybody can do it.
He says some facts.
My dad to make money trading. So do you?
Yo, I need to stop hearing, seeing anything to do with trading. First of all, unless you have a lot of money to burn, I will never ever. Trading is the worst thing to tell somebody to do if they want to make money, especially in 2025 when every penny counts right now. Don't do it, guys. It's not worth it. You're gonna lose a lot of money, and you're gonna be hating for yourself for it. So, don't do it. Don't ever day trading. But let's see how it goes.
These green and red thingies?
Yes.
Okay, so the green ones go up. That's called bullish. The red ones start at the top
Nah,
and go
bro.
down.
Forget it.
All
right.
You don't want this to stay still.
We hate women. We hate women.
My boy is whining for that one.
They used to be friends. This is a great way for us to control women. Sir, how you doing? Listen, you're not with our group. I don't want you I am with you. No, you're not. I am with you. I hate women.
Bro, freedom of speech is sweet when you annoy somebody like that.
I deserve to be here. I think everyone here agrees with me.
You don't want this to stay still.
Welcome to making stuff I can't.
Nah, bro.
It's 30.
All right, that's some crop. Yo, you better get your lick pack, bro. You better throw some hands, bro. Ain't no way. Listen, if somebody does that to you and you're playing soccer, you better throw some hands. You better throw some hands, bro. You better let them catch some hands, some elbows, some fists, something. Because how are you gonna let a whole grown man hate you like that, bro? It can't be me, bro. I'm fighting, bro. I'm always gonna fight that
where
person.
I'm at, I give you the fucking blueprint, right?
All right. What's the blueprint?
Do what you gonna do, gang. This is what you gonna do.
All right.
All right. You gonna go live. You gonna be yourself. Y'all can see. All right. You're gonna go live. You're gonna clip that
No,
out.
I'm gonna be Naruto Shippuden. Let's go.
That's everything that makes you you. You dying.
Okay. All right.
If you say fuck shit, whatever.
Right.
If you say fuck shit, whatever the fuck, you
All right.
yelling at your teammates. If that's what you do, you're gonna be your absolute self.
All right.
Then you're gonna go to this website right here. All right. You're gonna chop your clips up. You're gonna put them all in here. You're gonna go right here. And you're gonna schedule them bitches.
Wang U9. It makes 1,287 horsepower from 4 electric motors.
That's some
Can do
fast.
0 to 60 in
That is
2.3
fast,
seconds.
bro.
Has a top speed of 190 miles
If you don't
an
know
hour,
anything about cars,
and
but
it can
it's really
jump.
fast.
But to make it jump, first I have to go inside. And to do that, I just knock.
Damn.
Once you're inside, you get purple Alcantara on your roof, purple Alcantara on your seats that are heated, ventilated, and massaging. Matte carbon fiber on your dash,
Damn.
this giant vertical touchscreen, and a wire.
The Sun, Shadow in the Sun, Joe P. Shadow in the Sun. I don't think.
Bruh.
This. No, I really get to the train, and you driving 45 miles an hour?
Nah, bro.
Do you see all the cars are driving fast? What are you doing? You're driving
Bro,
45
come on, don't be a
miles.
dickhead.
Look at the
Bro, this guy's being a dickhead, bro.
car faster. I'm gonna miss the train.
Nah,
Look at
bro.
everybody's driving. You're driving slow. Why are you doing this to me?
Because we don't care,
You're
bro.
driving so slow.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If I was an Uber driver and this nigga started yelling like that, I would
I'll
have
give
driven
you a tip.
slower.
I'll give you a tip if you drive.
I would have driven slower.
This.
Oh, he did not tip him. He didn't even tip him
This
first.
can't be real.
He didn't even tip him first.
Gotta
I would
make it
have
to the
driven
train. And
slow
you driving 45 miles an hour?
Slow motion. Bro,
do you?
I got.
So if I told you. Ooh, he's good. Bro, he's done.
Damn.
2-2. Done. 2-2. Done.
Damn.
2-2. It's alright. It's just in the moment. That's it. 2-2.
A few moments later.
Bro, what you mean? It's alright. It's alright. The nigga hit him in the face with a ball. But alright, cool. Cool.
Let's go. 20 right. Then the keeper can come off that long.
Get back, bro.
Hey, my name's David. The keeper came out long.
Get your get back, bro. Get your get back.
I'm not gonna lie, the keeper came.
Get your get back.
That was ball. Yeah, you got ball. He got ball. You good, man? Yeah. Chill, take your time, bro. Yeah. Give him space. And I'm here. B2R, 5 aside.
Come on. Alright.
I get caught up talking to a 17-year-old. Not know how old she was. I don't give a fuck. Why?
Okay.
Because I'm the victim. She knew I was 22.
Yo, I don't know what country you live, my brother, but this is America. You'll never be the victim. If the girl is underage and you going to jail, bro, you going to the slums, bro. I think don't even give a fuck. Or predator by that point, bro. As a matter of fact, you saying that in a video, and if it happens to you again, my boy, you're cooked. You're reps, bro. You seen the jail. You gonna be in jail, bro. I'm scared for him, bro. God may protect you, my brother, but you are going to jail if that happens to you again. Do not talk to underage person, bro.
I'm a 19-year-old.
Bro, if you're gonna talk to any, get her ID first, bro. It's not safe out here, bro. You better get that ID. You better double check. You better triple check. You better make sure she's the right age, or you might get caught up in jail. You might be in shit you don't want to be in. But let's see.
The only person in the New York City mayor's debate to say he wanted to focus on New York City.
Facts.
They were all the
I
candidates
agree
were
with
asked
him.
if you could visit a foreign country, what would it be? And they all, of course, all had an answer. I think most said Israel.
Israel,
Great.
yeah.
And he said I wouldn't go anywhere. I'd stay in New York.
Yeah, facts.
And like if I want to meet Jewish constituents, I'd go to their synagogues, their
All
homes,
right.
or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'd be here in New York.
What's
'cause
wrong
that's
with
what
that?
I'm doing. I'm running New York. That's my job.
Well, he gave the right answer.
He gave the right answer.
Bro, and why all these people, all these content creators who are being paid by all these different organizations be hating on this guy, bro? This guy is for New York. He wants to make sure his city is good. He wants to make sure the people living in that city are good. And if I have to run for office like him, I'm doing the same thing, bro. God.
I'm a 19-year-old content creator who is. I'm a 19-year-old content creator who.
We don't care.
Yo, Chad, did you guys know if
We don't care.
His brother kicked him as a joke right in front of the referee. His teammate then threw him to the ground, pretended to be hit hard, and pointed at him. The player grabbed his head, even though the kick was actually aimed at his shoulder. But that wasn't necessary.
Nah, bro. The ref is doing wrong, bro. That's two brothers, bro. You're gonna take the whole brothers and man, you ruined the game. Let them be, bro. You don't have to give them yellow card 9 like that. Nah, bro. Bro, people will be doing some random weird ass shit to be famous. Bro, you don't have to be doing that shit. You don't have to go that route. It's not that bad. It is not that bad.
The simple automation.
Wait, what's going on? What's talking about?
Hurry up!
Bro, police be pulling up acting like they're tough, bro. It was not. They didn't need to do that whole thing. I don't understand. Like, why you gotta do that bad, bro? Like, it's not that deep. It's not that serious, bro. Police be overreacting, bro. Overdoing shit.
Clear that left door.
Oh, they,
Get out of the store!
damn.
Get out of the door! You should have done that
6 hours ago. You should have done it 6 hours ago. All right. Sure, you should have done it 6 hours ago. Like, goddamn, bro, relax. These cops be doing shit too much, bro.
Did anyone clear back here?
No.
And he still will come in there and try to check.
Make yourself known!
Yeah, them dishes are gonna make yourself known, bro. What the heck are you doing?
Lock all these doors.
These niggas are overreacting, bro. Put her down. Bro, let's get it.
Embarrassing us like that, bro. Watch how you talking to these women. Like I said, talk to a man like that.
Dang, bro.
Watch how you talking to these women.
Damn, bro. Homie's tripping right now.
Relax. Relax. You ain't tough, nigga.
Bro, he is tripping.
I'm not tough, nigga. I'm not. I'm a grown man. Watch how you talk to women, nigga.
Nigga, bro, what you tripping for?
If you're looking for a degree in cybersecurity or IT, UMGC is it.
Bro, nobody cares. Turn on your lights, bro. What do you don't get about the... Your lights are off, your lights need to be on. Simple as that, bro. Damn.
Hello. How are you?
How much horsepower are your car?
What the hell?
Don't sell your camera on MPB unless you want to make money.